Ever wondered about the places on Earth that are completely off-limits? From remote islands to secret military bases, there are mysterious and forbidden locations around thee. We'll explore the top 15 places you're not allowed to visit. Whether it's due to danger, secrecy, or preservation efforts, these hidden spots remain some of the most elusive and intriguing destinations on the planet. Get ready for a journey into the unknown, where access is forbidden, but curiosity is endless. Today we will talk about top 15 forbidden places you're not allowed to visit. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. North Sentinel Island, India. North Sentinel Island, part of India's Andaman and Nicobar Islands, is home to the Sentinelese people, one of the last uncontacted tribes in the world. The Indian government has declared it illegal to visit the island in order to protect both the tribe's way of life and outsiders from potential harm, as the Sentinelese have a history of violently defending their isolation. Even aerial visits are discouraged, as contact with the outside world could expose the tribe to diseases for which they have no immunity. 2. Area 51, Nevada, USA. Area 51 is one of the most famous restricted locations in the world. Situated in the Nevada desert, this U.S. Air Force facility has long been the subject of conspiracy theories, particularly regarding UFOs and extraterrestrial life. Though its actual purpose remains classified, it's believed to be a testing ground for advanced military aircraft. Visitors are strictly prohibited, and the base is heavily guarded, with signs warning of the use of deadly force against trespassers. 3. Surtsey Island, Iceland. Surtsey is a volcanic island off the southern coast of Iceland, formed by a volcanic eruption that began in 1963. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and access is limited to scientists studying its unique ecosystem. No visitors are allowed in order to protect the natural processes that occur without human interference, offering a glimpse into how ecosystems develop in isolation. 4. The Lascaux Caves, France. The Lascaux Caves in southwestern France are famous for their prehistoric cave paintings, which date back over 17,000 years. The site was closed to the public in 1963 after scientists realized that human presence was causing damage to the artwork due to changes in humidity and the introduction of fungi. Today, only a few select researchers are granted access, but visitors can explore an exact replica of the caves nearby. 5. Vatican Secret Archives, Vatican City. The Vatican's secret archives contain centuries of documents, including personal correspondence of popes, state papers, and other sensitive information. While the word secret might suggest something nefarious, it simply means private in this context. Only select scholars are allowed limited access, and they must request permission and identify the specific documents they wish to study. The general public is not allowed to enter, making it one of the most restricted places in the world. 6. Poveglia Island, Italy. Located between Venice and Lido, Poveglia Island is often referred to as one of the most haunted places on Earth. It was used as a quarantine station for plague victims in the 18th century and later as a mental hospital in the 20th century. The island has been abandoned since 1968, and the Italian government has forbidden any visitors due to the dangerous and decaying structures on the island, though many believe its dark past is also a reason for its closure. 7. Snake Island, Ilha da Queimada Grande, Brazil. Off the coast of Brazil lies Ilha da Queimada Grande, commonly known as Snake Island. This small island is home to one of the deadliest snake species in the world, the golden lancehead viper. With an estimated 1 to 5 snakes per square meter, the Brazilian government has deemed the island too dangerous for human visitors. Only a few scientists are allowed to study the snakes under strict supervision. 8. Bohemian Grove, California, USA. Bohemian Grove is a private all-male club located in California that hosts an annual gathering of some of the world's most powerful men. The members include influential figures from politics, business, and entertainment. The gatherings are secretive, and no media or outsiders are allowed in. Conspiracy theories about the activities at Bohemian Grove abound, but the club maintains that it's a place for relaxation and socialization. 9. Svalbard Global Seed Vault, Norway. The Svalbard Global Seed Vault, located on a remote island in the Arctic Circle, is a doomsday facility designed to preserve the seeds of plants from all over the world. Its purpose is to ensure that, in the event of a global catastrophe, plant species can be regrown. The vault is not open to the public, and only select researchers and caretakers are granted access to its secure chambers. 10. The Coca-Cola Vault, Atlanta, USA. The secret formula for Coca-Cola is one of the most closely guarded trade secrets in the world. It is said to be stored in a high-security vault in the Coca-Cola Museum in Atlanta, Georgia. While visitors can tour the museum and view the vault from the outside, no one is allowed to access the actual recipe, which has been kept a secret for over a century. 11. Heard Island, Australia. Heard Island, located in the southern Indian Ocean, is an Australian territory that is almost entirely covered by glaciers. It is home to the active Moss and Peat volcano and a variety of wildlife, including penguins and seals. Due to its harsh weather conditions and remote location, it is extremely difficult to access, and the Australian government has restricted visits to protect the island's fragile ecosystem. 12. Pripyat, Ukraine. Pripyat was once a bustling city in Ukraine, home to the workers of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. After the devastating explosion at the plant in 1986, the city was evacuated and remains within the Chernobyl exclusion zone. While certain parts of the exclusion zone have been opened for controlled tours, many areas are still too dangerous due to high levels of radiation. Entry into these restricted zones is strictly forbidden. 13. North Brother Island, USA. Located in New York City's East River, North Brother Island was once the site of a quarantine hospital for infectious diseases. It is perhaps most famous for being the place where Typhoid Mary, a notorious carrier of typhoid fever, was held in isolation. The island has been abandoned since the 1960s and is now a protected bird sanctuary, with access limited to researchers and officials. 14. Niihau Island, Hawaii, USA, known as the Forbidden Island. Niihau is privately owned and home to about 170 native Hawaiians. The owners of the island, the Robinson family, have kept it closed to outsiders for over a century, preserving its natural beauty and traditional Hawaiian way of life. Only residents, their relatives, and invited guests are allowed on the island. Tourists are strictly prohibited, making it one of the most elusive destinations in Hawaii. 15. Mezhgorye, Russia. Mezhgorye is a closed town in Russia, believed to be home to a highly secretive military facility near Mount Yamato. The Russian government has remained tight-lipped about the purpose of the facility, leading to widespread speculation that it may be a nuclear bunker or missile site. The entire town is off-limits to outsiders, and its residents are believed to be military personnel and their families, making it one of the most restricted places in Russia. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.